Hello, my name is Xu. Now I'm located in Chengdu, and my main job is doing the wine education. The first time I was tasting wine, I think is in college when I was studying in Shanghai, and I studied some wine information from my teacher. Since 2011 and until now, I have been in the wine business. At first, I was doing mainly the importing job. I was importing wine from Greece, from Italy. And then since 2015, I got this new wine company. It's called Dumeitan. And since then, we are mainly doing the wine education, which is like this, the WSET, because I got a WSET diploma certificate. So I can teach WSET level 1, level 2 to level 3. And this education, I think, is very, very popular in China because now China is a very big market. And many people, they would like to drink wine. They would like to buy some wine, but they don't know the information about wine. They don't know which kind of wine is very suitable for them. So there are many students, many people, they would like to come here to join our class to taste the wine. So almost every month we will do this kind of wine education. Also, I am the CMB, which is the Brussels Wine International Competition. I am one of them, the professional judge for the wines, and also the wine judges for G100, which is the best and the most important wine competition in China. Besides the importing and the wine education, I also do the wine tourism because the wine mainly in China, they are from Bordeaux, from Champagne, from France, from Italy, from Spain, from Australia, from USA. But many people, they have never been into these wine regions. So every year I will take some friends, some wine students. We go to France, we go to Italy, we go to Spain, we go to Portugal to visit the wine regions to study the real wine knowledge from the winemakers, from the local people. That's, I think, very efficient. Also, there are many importers. They would like to sell wine in China. They want to choose the wine from winery directly, but they don't know too much information about the wine. So that's the other reason I bring many wine businessmen to the wine regions like Champagne, like Bordeaux, Burgundy, Rhone Valley. Many people ask me that why you have been in the wine business for so long time, almost 50 years. That's quite long because in China, wine business it's not so easy. Since 2003, China entered into WTO. Since that time, the wine tax have been cut down very big because before that the wine tax is very high, almost 100%. But since then it's just 43, almost yes, it's half. And since then I think the wine market was booming since 2003 to 2020. You know the reason, the pandemic. But in the past 3 to 4 years, the wine business in China just went down very rapidly. It's not an easy time for many wine businessmen. But for us, we think you can say it's the whole career or our passion because we love the wine and we love to work with the people who are in the wine business because the people in the wine business, I think most of them, they are very well educated and very gentle. It's very easy to deal with them, other than maybe there are some business not easy. So even in this kind of very bad situation, we still put a lot of effort on the wine business. And we got the wine shops, we got the wine bars, but now it's not easy for them, but we still want to make more wine promotion. I think it's very important you got the passion for the wine. But I think, there is a so huge population about China. And many young people, they don't like to drink the traditional alcohol, which is baijiu or the other very high alcohol. Instead, they would like to drink the low alcohol, like the wine, like the beer, I think with this kind of the new generation, there will be much more wine consumption in China, because there are many wineries we are working with from Spain, from south of France, from Bordeaux. They always ask me, how can I to promote our wine in China, because China is so big. Where should I start with, or which kind of people should I start with? I think if you want to make a very good business in China, you should be start an employee to stay in Shanghai, stay in Beijing, stay in Hong Kong, stay in Guangzhou, the kind of big city, because the main consumption in China mainly in these kind of 4 big cities. So if you want to import your wine to China, you should find a very good representative to promote the wine, to be very local, not just you are in Paris and you invite us to go to Paris to talk with you. You should come here. I think that's the main reason for many small wineries why they are so successful in China. They got a very good wine agent or wine representative in China to promote their wine. And also there is a new situation, which is the local wine from China. I mean, the wine from Ningxiang, wine from Xinjiang, the kind of our local wine, they are getting more and more popular, because they spend a lot of money on the wine promotion, on the wine quality. Also, it's much easier for the wine consumers to visit their wine regions. It's a good way for local wineries to promote their wine. Many people in France, in Spain, Italy, I think China, since the pandemic, will be not so open again. But actually, on the other side, China is much more open than before. Now, I think for almost every European people, you don't need to apply for visa to come here. You're just free to come, free to go. That's very good for the wine market. Wine is a language. It's a very special language. People can use this language to talk with each other, to share their value, to share their life. So since our market will be open again, I think the winery should be taking more attention about the Chinese market. Even now, not so a good time. For me, I very welcoming you, many wineries, many wine people to come here. And also, I will bring more and more wine lovers, wine consumers, wine importers from China go to European countries to share our value, our ideas about wine. Besides wine, I love whiskey as well. 5 years ago, I studied how to make whiskey in China, because now normally the whiskey from European countries like Scotland, like Ireland, like Japan, and some whiskey from USA, from Canada. But in China, there is no whiskey at all. But since 2021, there are some big investors. They tried to make whiskey in China, which turned out very good. So 3 years ago, I got my own whiskey distillery in Chengdu, Chengdu, which is the biggest city in the west part of China, and the hometown for Panda. We would like to make our own whiskey, so I went to Scotland, went to Springbank to study how to do the floor malting and how to do fermentation, how to distill, how to make the oak barrier to aging. And also I went to Japan. I went to some very good whiskey distillery to study. So 2 years ago, our whiskey distillery just opened, and now we have made our own barley whiskey. We use the barley local, which is from Sichuan province, from Jiangsu province. And we are importing some oak barriers from Spain, like Oloroso sherry, the pear sherry, and some oak barrier from Burgundy, the Pinot Noir oak barrier, and also some oak barriers from USA. Medium toast, the oak barrier is our favorite to make a very aromatic, like bourbon is kind of whiskey, but it's not bourbon, but it's very, very similar to bourbon. It's very aromatic and very easy to drink, very smooth. But now, it's not easy to make whiskey, because even in China, if you want to call it a single malt whiskey, you must age it in the oak barrier for at least 3 years. From the education about wine, about spirits, this would let me know more about the wine and whiskey, and I think it's a good help for me when I am doing the wine and spirit education, because I know much better If I just only do the wine education, I will never know how to make. It's many details about the making wine and whiskey. So maybe 1 year later, I will bring my whiskey to Scotland because I was studying there for the whiskey, and I made many friends about the whiskey lovers. I will bring my whiskey to Scotland to share Chinese whiskey. Maybe they will laugh because it's not so traditional, maybe not so good. Maybe, I don't know. But I would like to share because I think not only the wine, but also the whiskey is another language. We will drink for all the people, not only the people from Japan, from Scotland, that will be drink all over the world. It's a language. We can share through the whiskey, through wine to know each other. Maybe you can say, maybe we could make a better world by the whiskey, by the wine. I think that's a good part of it. For the future about the Chinese wine and Chinese whiskey, I think we will follow the way of USA. If we take a look at of the US wine and whiskey history, we could find that they drink a lot of wine and whiskey from Ireland, from Bordeaux, and now they are mainly drinking the wine from California. They drink the bourbon from Kentucky. That's the way I think China will follow, because China is so big a country, so big consumption. But on the other hand, I think China will be very similar to USA, which is a very open country. So other wine, other whiskey from European, from Japan, other countries, they could also enter into our market because there will be a big market, a huge market like USA. So our own wine and whiskey will be very popular. But meanwhile, the other wines and whiskey from other countries should be as good as now they are in USA. In the end, I would like to thank you, Henry, because I got the chance to share my ideas about wine, about whiskey, and we have been a long time as friends. I think it's a good way to share my ideas because you are in European country, you are in France. I would like my idea be shared to other people, and you are welcome. The people, even you are from France, Bordeaux, from every area, you are welcome. Very welcome to Chengdu to visit us, to talk about wine, to taste the wine, and to visit Chengdu. It's a very beautiful city. You should come here. Thank you.